is the front entrance or not, but it sure looks like it. Iguanaland. We made it. You can do some exploring out by. Setting looks absolutely beautiful.
Hurt me, yeah, because all their muscles are for opening, and there's no sharp bits.
It almost looks like he's smiling, huh?
Yeah. We get that.
Pretty good sized group, yeah, they're pretty big.
Yep. I believe there's 8 of them total in here. Some of them are Caribbean that these guys originate on are mostly made up of bright white limestone. It reflects a lot of extra light and UV, so we think the red in the eyes helps protect their eyes from all that extra light.
He's got like a straight dinosaur tail.
Oh, yeah. Wait till you see the next couple. Good boy,
It's so cool. And then
you want to get a baby, they're like, oh, well, which one? You know, which one is going to be the best pet? Which one's going to be good? Boy, Donkey Kong.
He's so big.
Yeah. So you're welcome to photos, videos, selfies, scratch him anywhere but near his eyes and mouth. Yeah. Yep.
He's like, oh yeah, that's nice.
So Donkey Kong is about 25 years old. Ty's had him for about 15 years, and he weighs about 25 pounds.
He's a hefty boy.
He
is
a
big boy. And so he's
a large adult male rhino iguana.
Look at him, he's just loving it.
Right? Yeah, like if you're gonna talk like full size, huh?
Yes. So.
They love getting pet, huh?
Oh, he does. So Donkey Kong did start his life as a personal pet. He was the first of these rock iguanas that Ty ever had, and for a long time he lived in the house with Ty as a regular pet. And Donkey Kong is really the reason why we're all here. Ty was so taken with what a good pet he made, and really wanted other people to be able to share and experience that. And in looking into these guys in the pet trade, you know, found out a great deal of that demand in the pet trade was being met by removing them from the wild. So
oh yeah, he's like, yeah, you stay away from my woman. Yeah. So you keep them in pairs then?
Either pairs or trios.
Okay.
His patterning's a little more distinct.
Yeah, he's got some cool, a little bit cooler coloration there, like almost kind of like those golds along his back.
High quality.
Because they'll pass that blue color down. The bluer ones bred to the bluer ones.
Yep. And so we generally will.
Oh no, this. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Same as the big one.
Yeah.
The one that we already got.
So is he still growing then, maybe?
He is. So he's about 6 or 7 years old. He was hatched here.
Oh, okay.
So he's considered a mature adult. Both of his females did lay this year.
Oh, awesome.
But he does have plenty of growing to do still.
Is he offspring of, what is that big one's name again?
Donkey Kong. I don't think so.
No?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
He is one of our ambassador animals in training, so it's part of why he's brought out all the way like this. So Donkey Kong will sit on top of his box and let every single person in the whole world walk up to him and pet him. He'll sit there all day long, no problem.
You're trying to get this guy trained up to that?
Well, Donkey Kong does not like the outside.
You got it.
Put him up your arm.
Okay.
There we go. There you go. Settle down, bud. There you go. Good boy.
Yeah, there's a guy in Arizona, Jerry 5. He does the Galapagos tortoises and stuff. He's got a couple really big. He's got a couple big rhinos and a couple big Lewis eyes that are massive.
Yeah.
They're probably about this size, don't you think? Or bigger than this?
I feel like one of his might be slightly bigger than this, but nowhere near as big as Donkey Kong. Yeah. He's just chilling.
Good boy,
He's relaxing.
Yep. So this is great.
Just
this helps us get him used to being handled by different people, so that, you know, even if we're just changing keepers, even if we don't have guests holding him, this, you know, he's used to being passed around and meeting lots of. He's doing great. Good job, buddy. You're okay, Mr. Elvis. There you go, bud.
Super
you're
cool.
dirty. Oh,
says, yeah, I've got a little bit of stuff coming out of my back end.
Oh, does he? Oh no.
He was peeing a little bit.
Oh.
Doesn't hurt anyone. Yeah, he's a big boy.
Good boy, Alvin.
So when Ty had him in his house, like where did you keep him? How do you keep him? Out of curiosity, what do you sell a Rocky model for?
The baby rhinos are
Rhino, yeah,
400.
400.
I don't remember what the Lewisii are off the top of my head. It's either a little more or a little less, but like the ones like from, I guess we didn't stop and see Warren, the ones from like our biggest, bluest of the Grand Cayman hybrids are a little more, and the ones we would consider like lower quality of the less blue ones are a little less. So, but the rhinos generally go for about 400 for a hatchling.
Is this
So,
a...
yeah, that's our big
I don't think Jerry's Aldabras are this big.
so this is Allie.
I think they are. They just look small compared to his Galapagos.
I guess that's true.
So she is 33 years old.
33.
Mm-hmm. Good girl, Miss Allie.
This is Aldabra. So Jerry had Aldabra and Galapagos, remember? And
Yeah, Aldabras love being pet.
they were really
Yeah.
social, I feel like.
What I've been told, so actually the folks who, I guess technically she's on loan as opposed to a full donation, but either way,
Yeah.
the folks who brought her to us are still, you know, they're very good friends of Ty's. They're here at least once a month, usually helping out with stuff. And
Okay.
so you know, we have a very good history on her. And they said even as a bitsy hatchling, she was always extremely friendly, came right up to people. So
They have a really, I like Aldabras because they have a really friendly face.
mhm.
You know? They just look really nice. Yeah.
And I think a big reason why they wanted to have her here with us is so that, you know, because she is so friendly, so she can meet people and people can meet her.
Yeah.
She's a very good ambassador for her species. She'll sit here forever and let you scratch her, and helps if you bring a piece of cat. So the female up on the wire.
Oh yeah, wow, she's a good sized female.
So these two Australian species, and they live in the desert in Australia.
I watch a lot of Camp Kennan, and he came here and
Seriously, yep.
yeah, and videoed with I think this and some other ones.
And
Wow, that's
so
such a cool looking.
As far as I'm aware, the only other facility
Like
that's
chase around the lizards, go in there and try to get them? No?
it's not worth their time and energy. But the only monitors I've seen grab females, we had for a little while we had a pair of juvenile New Collies monitors, and I did see one of them grab and eat.
Just for show to kind of get you away
Right.
from her.
but
You don't want to
I
find
wanna
out if it's a
provoke
real
her
one.
The time that she bites for real, because it won't be fun.
Savannah monitor.
Yes, so this is Pancake.
So that's full grown, right?
That's my understanding.
Because they're like from the same family as the black throat white. But she's gorgeous.
She is.
So these guys, they're okay in the cold then?
So these boxers, because they're all smaller.
And this is just a different color variant
So
of the.
this is the Cummings water monitor.
Wow, that's
This is
so
a
neat.
Philippine species. These guys are considered to have the highest yellow, the brightest yellow.
Yeah,
of
that
any
yellow
all
is
monitors.
amazing.
So yeah, so that's the orange around their faces.
Wow, we got lucky the sun came out like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
It's just chilling out
Gorgeous.
here.
Yep, so this is the female, that's the male.
Wow, these are cool.
To the back off, let them alone. She's very easy to
She's always a crank pot.
to start vocalizing. Yep. Doesn't matter if it's one person.
Look at that guy.
Crazy, huh? Let's look at the veiled. Yeah, and there's large wild veiled populations.
Oh, wow. Oh, so this is a monkey-tailed skink.
Absolutely.
These can be kind of aggressive, right?
They can be.
Looks like this one's okay since you're holding him.
Yeah, so this
But their
is
bites are
one-
crise, right?
So I've only ever had like warning nips.
Oh,
from
okay.
them. I haven't
Look at
had
his
one
eyes.
give me a full tilt bite.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you,
skink.
I'm usually much more concerned about the claws.
Yeah.
There's a lot more of them and they're very sharp.
Yeah, and they're pretty slow in reality, right?
Yep. So yeah, this is a prehensile-tailed skink.
Into his tail.
Absolutely. And
Kind of looks like a salamander or something the way his head's shaped, you know?
a little bit. So these guys are from the Solomon Islands, which is way out in the Pacific, and they're arboreal. So So they have this beautiful camouflage to
Yeah.
help blend them in, and that's what that prehensile tail is for, grabbing branches.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Scaled.
all of
Like
these.
super scaled. I don't know. The scales are like.
Yeah, you
I
can
don't
touch.
know. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, they do have slightly keeled scales.
That's so cool.
And then
Just
all
different
of
than
these
everything we've seen so far.
very sharp little claws.
Yeah.
To help climb branches.
So
Yeah.
does the tail help climb then, or is
Yeah,
it just
she's
like?
gonna use it to grab on to branches as she moves. She's just trying to figure out where she's going. There you go, little one. And I did hear you point out their eyes. So these guys are crepuscular, so they come out at dawn and dusk. So the yellow in that eye is gonna help with low light.
These are going to be the rock iguana enclosures. Absolutely incredible. So cool. This is going to be amazing.
If it's something
Look at that sail fin. Climbing over
So
each
it's the
other.
female climbing on the male there.
Yeah. Wow.
If the sun is at just the right angle, it can be hard to tell, but if you look towards the shoulders on the male, or the very distinct big scales down his side, they're actually
right
very
here.
dark purple.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're very armored looking.
Actually, these,
Caiman lizards. These are so cool. These are like pretty darn aquatic, right?
yep, they spend a lot of time in their pond.
Cat's been following us the whole time. Wow. Yeah, these are super cool.
Look at the colors. That's just incredible.
Yeah, this one's
So this
huge.
is, yep, this is a full
Can I
grown
pet
adult
it?
female, yeah. And
Wow.
so that's our male.
It's
Look
like
at these
a
scales. Yeah, it's like
So-
alligator almost.
yeah.
Yep, so that's where
Oh.
they get that name. They are lizards, not crocodilians, but they are named after
Look at
the
that red
South
head.
American group of alligators that are called caimans because of that
But it's Caiman lizard.
scale pattern. Yep.
That is so cool. And look, she's like really, really red and orange, and he's just got a little bit of orange
Yep,
on him.
and I'm not sure, because these are the only ones I've worked with personally, so I don't know if if his head will get darker as he gets larger, or if that's just what his coloration is going to be.
Wow.
Super cool.
She is so cool. And they gave albino Asian water
He's
monitors.
actually right in the middle of shedding, so you
Oh,
can see
let's
just
see.
how pale he is. So
Oh,
the female's
yeah.
actually getting ready to shed.
Wow, yeah, they look a lot fresher whenever they get
And-
that skin off.
Yep, so these guys in particular I have noticed like play in the dirt and then get wet in their water dish and then play in the dirt and then go into the water. And it
He's not excited about you moving your hands.
so as I said, my
Wow.
best guess, so like I said before,
That
we
is
know
gorgeous.
that in the iguanas, the albino genes almost always treat deafness and blindness.
Yeah.
So based on his behavior and the female's behavior, my best guess is he has limited vision. He absolutely react under something.
Are these found all throughout Mexico or just certain parts?
It's been a while since I looked at their specific range map. See, these are the banana pectinata that we
Oh,
saw a
those
little
are
bit
awesome.
earlier, the
Yeah.
orange ones. But again,
And
they're
those stay pretty small.
comparatively.
Yeah.
And then everybody's hiding. These are the pied pectinata. So they're the black and white ones. They're a little bit bigger than the orange ones generally.
Yeah. Oh, look at these
Sticking his
guys.
head out.
He says,
Oh,
hey.
this is the conspicuous. So yeah. Oh, and the male is in the back, in the corner.
Oh, really? Oh, there he is. Oh, very, very black. Very dark colored. I just love seeing him soak up the sun like that.
He's a little bit gray, but if you look near the front, like his on his sides, right near his front arms, he's a little bit of that kind of steely gray that you can tell is bluer in the
Yeah.
when it's warm.
Yep.
This individual is the
This mural is so cool.
Take an early nap, okay?
So cool.
Love you. Love you, baby.
So here's an Argus monitor.
Stan.
Oh, I saw you do this on Kennan's video.
Stan.
Oh, that's so cool.
Good.
So cool.
So this is a behavior we see in the Argus in the wild. It's called tripoding.
They kind of reach out to
Arnold.
grab things.
Stan. Good.
Oh man, that is awesome.
It's like, oh yeah, that's good.
They're like the only monitor lizard that'll do that, right?
I believe the parentes have been shown to do it when they're young. But I don't think they do it once they get bigger.
Wow.
Okay, buddy. The tip of his face, he actually has some decent color on him. He's kind of bluish on the belly and on like the end of his nose, and his like those big knobs on his jowls are actually a little pinky purple. And those colors will flare up when he's excited and in spring.
That's so awesome. Man, this one is so vivid, the green on it.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the lesser Antillean.
And her eyes, too. Oh.
Population of these animals is 12.
12.
We currently house 7 of them, including all 3 breeding females.
Wow.
Fort Worth Zoo controls the population. Rock iguana. So
Oh, wow. They're cool looking. Seems like the iguanas are pretty social animals. I mean, they're always kind of basking near each other.
yeah, well, when I was doing some reading, I was mostly on the green iguanas, but they,
Wow.
this one was captive raised.
And it's pretty friendly.
Yeah.
Wow, that is huge. That's like, how long is that?
I would say probably somewhere between 6 and 7 feet.
Wow. Yeah.
The only one I've seen larger was at another facility I worked at. We had a wild one that lived on grounds. That lived in the roof of our gibbon barn.
Oh, wow.
And absolutely ate 4 times. So stick close to the edge here and move that way.
Okay, I didn't know we were looking
Yep.
at that. We're looking at a snake.
So yeah, you guys here can go on in.
You sure?
Yep, absolutely. He might put his head up a little bit, but he's not going to do anything.
Just move slow.
Yep, and just move over towards the middle.
I'm probably okay staying right here.
So if you want to watch, I'll have to go around to the front because he does know this is the door.
That's fine.
Okay. Good boy, Erwin, you're okay. Hi, bud.
And so he's a little more friendly than the one outside.
Yep. So even though he doesn't really come up for direct attention, he's a lot calmer and a lot less skittish. He's a lot less shy.
Yeah.
So that's why, obviously we had space for both of them outside, but we decided to keep him in here so that we can do these direct interactions and these kind of hands-on, face-to-face encounters with the animals is something that's really important to Ty that we're able to do.
Yeah.
Especially with an animal like this, where, like I said, there's only one other zoo in the country where you can even see them, and I promise you, Dallas Zoo is not going to let you climb into their enclosure.
Yep.
So you're okay. Hi, buddy. So he's a little bit alert. He's not on edge, but he's paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
But again, all of them have been a little bit shorter on patience since it's been chilly.
Yeah.
You're okay. Hi, buddy. I know.
And he's just really dusty, right? That's why his colors are kind of dulled down.
This is leaves dust, so even when he's newly shed, he gets dirty very quickly. And then
Yeah.
obviously we have the UV in here, but it's just not the same as them being outside in the sun and the rain and
The
everything
exact
all the time.
direct sun, yeah.
So
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely just keeping his eye out.
yeah, good boy, Erwin. Huh? I see you. You're okay. I know I didn't bring you any treats today. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, his enclosure in here gets pretty...
These guys have been here for about 1.5 years now, and they've about doubled in size. The paperwork.
So they were like juveniles or something?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the paperwork we have from Dallas has hatch dates on it.
Oh,
of
okay.
2018, but the 2 we have are both male. And when I spoke with Ty about it, his understanding was that.
See here, alright. Alrighty, we just got done at Iguanaland. It was absolutely amazing. We are pulling away right now. We're saying bye-bye. Absolutely phenomenal experience. I just did a lot of behind the camera filming. But what did you think about Iguanaland?
It's amazing. Tons of different turtles. I didn't even know that many existed. Or exist, I should say. And lots of different lizards. It was awesome.
It was amazing. As you guys just saw that footage, it was absolutely amazing, an amazing experience. She said they're actually thinking about doing a soft opening here in the next 4 or 5 weeks. So that's pretty amazing, but we'll definitely be coming back. Heidi, we're hiking, huh? Woohoo! Woohoo! Huh, Stinky? Yay, yay, yay. halfway up almost. Well, about halfway up. And the goal is to make it up there. We'll see how Heidi's doing. We are almost to the end. There's a hole in the rock up there.
Oh my gosh.
Woo! Heidi's nearing the end as well. Woo! We made it. We made it. We made it. There's a cool tunnel that goes down there. Hey Heidi Melon, what you got, huh? And there's the city. We live way over there. No, even farther. We're way over by not that mountain, but way behind it. Gorgeous. I'm gonna do some exploring all by myself, Dad. Huh? Is that right, Heidi? Heidi, are you gonna do some exploring all by yourself, huh? Yeah, that's a nice sturdy rock, huh? Our way down, here we go. Bye-bye, Mr. Cave. It was worth it, Emily?
It was worth it.
Definitely a hard hike, though.
Well, for the bean.
Yeah. Setting looks absolutely beautiful. We're wrapping up our hike. The weather is amazing.
Yes.
Oh, Heidi Melon, she's just so tired. So tired, but yep, this is beautiful Arizona sunset. Up our hike. Heidi is not having it. The sun is setting. Getting Heidi all put in the car. It's a gorgeous, beautiful Arizona sunset. Hope you guys have thoroughly enjoyed this bonus footage. If you guys like it, let me know in the comments, and I will make sure to put more bonus footage in the videos. Have a great one. Click like and subscribe. Peace.